Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna get right into the video. I'm not just gonna sit here and talk. So thank you guys for being here. Let's get cleaning. For starters, I like to minimize my cleaning time as much as possible. So for me, cleaning is all about multitasking. I have multiple loads of laundry, so I always start my cleaning off with putting a load in first so it can wash while I'm cleaning the rest of the house. I usually start off by cleaning my kitchen first, as I feel it is the easiest to clean. My fridge needs a good deep clean, and of course you gotta also have some fun. I start by emptying out the doors so I can toss any condiments out that are expired. Then I'll work my way down, cleaning from top to bottom. Now, I prefer using an all-purpose cleaner for the kitchen that is bleach-free. I don't like the thought of having bleach around my food. I then sort out the condiments so it's easier to put them back in an organized manner. I then put them back, making sure to keep dressings with dressings and dipping sauces with dipping sauces. It makes things easier to find in the future if I need to use a specific condiment for a recipe. Next, I stop to take a break from the fridge to fold some laundry, so I can toss another load promptly back in. Up next is cleaning out the shelves of the fridge itself so I can scrub them down. Sometimes, depending on how motivated I am, I will completely pull out the shelves and drawers and wash them in the sink with some soapy water. But today I have way too much to get done, so I'll just be giving them a quick wipe down. I also clean the outside of the fridge as well. I feel that's where a majority of the germs are. And also, as you can see, I'm just using a standard rag for the kitchen. Sponges cost money, but a rag I can just toss in the laundry when I'm done and continue to reuse it. Then I'm going to go over with the stainless steel polish since it's deep cleaning day. Alright, and here's a finished fridge. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it is noticeably cleaner. So I'm not even halfway done with cleaning the kitchen and I'm already like, I need some coffee. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna have a coffee break, and I found this little cute Spider-Man ornament when I was cleaning. I wonder which Spider-Man it is though, you know, because it does matter. I always wait to start a load of dishes until after I clean out the fridge in case there's any Tupperware in the fridge that needs to be washed. I'm one of those people who just toss my dishes in the dishwasher and see what happens. They always come out clean though, so I've come to the conclusion that how you put them in the dishwasher doesn't actually matter. Alright, gotta clean all the food and gunk out of the sink so we can scrub the sink down. No, my sink normally isn't this nasty. It only looks this way because I deep clean the fridge, and in the process I toss stuff in the sink since I have a garbage disposal. Now I'm going in with some trusted barkeeper's friend. This is my go-to sink cleaner. Yes, I'm not wearing gloves, I'm where you're supposed to. I was an airplane mechanic for years, so trust me, I've touched a lot worse things without gloves on. Don't follow my bad choices, I just figure at this point I'm already screwed. I like using a scrub daddy with this cleaner. My sink used to have a ton of rust before I started cleaning it in this method. Onto my countertops now. As you can see, I'm still using the same multi-purpose cleaner. This is just a wipe down to get off the dust. I do have an actual specific product I use on the butcher's block, but today it wasn't necessary. The butcher's block has some flaws already from previous owners of the house not knowing how to properly take care of it. And then every glass surface in my house I like to also go in with some Windex. I've tried other glass cleaners in the past and they just don't compare. Another part of my cleaning process is consolidating as I go. I find it really reduces the appearance of clutter. My oven I rarely ever use, so a majority of the time I find myself only needing to clean the exterior. As far as my kitchen goes, dust is the main factor. I don't use my appliances very often, especially in the summer, so most items just need a quick wipe down. I clean inside appliances that I do use during deep cleaning days. As you can see, they can get pretty dirty. For me personally, when I clean, I do everything in a particular order. I find that it makes it easier to not get distracted. That way, every time I clean in like the same order every time. And guys, this is a realistic video. I didn't do any prior cleaning before picking up the camera. I have a busy lifestyle, so I only have time to deep clean like this every so often. I do clean daily, but I don't have the time every day to also clean inside of the appliances. While I'm here, I'll give my windowsill a good wipe down. Since it's painted white and located right behind the sink, it gets dirty quite often. Now onto the last section of countertop area. As you can see, I have white backsplash in the kitchen, which I'm sure you've noticed I haven't been cleaning. Surprisingly, I rarely have to clean the white backsplash at all. What's cool is a knife set, toaster, and microwave all came with the house when I bought it, which I appreciate and still use them all to this day. It's nice to buy a newly constructed house that you know no one has ever lived in before, but I'd say it's equally as nice buying a house that someone is trying to sell fast. in an as-is condition. It can come with perks, like free stuff the previous owner doesn't want anymore that is still in good condition, and I'm all for saving money and repurposing things, especially after making a big purchase like buying a house. My favorite appliance in my house is probably my air fryer, as you can see, which I use 90% of the time. I actually got this as a housewarming gift, and I'd say as a new homeowner, it's probably the best thing to ask for. If you don't have one of these, you gotta get one. I decided earlier in the video not to actually start the dishwasher until after cleaning the rest of the appliances, because I just didn't want to have to do 2 wash cycles. I've tried a multitude of different dishwasher pods, and I found Cascade Platinum pods were the only pods that actually would make the dishes come out sparkly clean every time without having to rinse the dishes before loading them. I'm all about getting chores done as quickly as possible, so if I can skip a step of rinsing the dishes before loading them, then that's a win for me. I'm not made of money, so I couldn't afford one of those really expensive pet-proof trash cans. So I bought a $3 child lock for my trash can, and it really does the job of keeping my pets out of the trash. I would highly recommend if you're looking for a cheap way to pet-proof your trash can. Alright, one of the reasons I'm most excited about spring cleaning is behind me there is a whole bunch of winter jackets hanging up, and I've been just wanting so badly to get rid of them. And now that it's spring, I can finally get rid of them, but of course I have to put them somewhere. So that's step one, is cleaning out the closet where I'm going to be putting them first, and then I can get rid of those. Alright, so here is my office. I think first things first, I need like a little bit more light in here. And also, if you're looking for a really cool like vinyl for your windows, this stuff is really cool. And like when the sun shines on it, it just shines rainbows into the room. But anyways, here's a closet. Currently the closet door is broken, but don't worry about that. Also, peep my Harry Potter book collection. You know. I already organized like all the shoes. I cleaned all the shoes because that's part of my spring cleaning, is I actually deep clean and scrub down all my shoes because sometimes they get dirty in the winter. So I did all that, and I kind of got them all to fit in there. Got like a whole bunch of extra electronical cords, and then this is just like a lot of like skiing stuff and winter stuff, and then all of this is like backpacks and stuff related to carrying our cat if we need to bring her anywhere. In order to make room for all those jackets that I showed you, I need to do something with all this. Alright, so, whoa, I almost just died live on camera. I think I'm just going to completely move this. Wow, I suddenly got really itchy. I think I got nervous because I almost died. First things I'm going to do is get rid of, well, not get rid of, but just remove all the empty hangers, which appears to only be, oh wait, here's some more. Just like setting those down, because those can actually take up quite a bit of space. In this closet is mainly like really bulky sweatshirts that can't fit in my main closet up in my bedroom. That, motorcycle jackets, snow pants, and lots of onesies. Normal sweatshirts like this, I'm going to put up in my my actual bedroom closet. This is another normal sweatshirt that I bought actually for my wife when we were in my hometown, which is Duluth, Minnesota. So that I'm going to keep because I actually know that she likes that sweatshirt a lot. And then there's like stuff I don't know what to do with. Like this was my very first motorcycle riding jacket that I ever had. And it just got to the point where it got so dirty. No matter how many times I washed it, because there's white on it, and I tried stain remover, I tried everything. It's just at the point where I don't want to get rid of it, because I'm like, what if I ever need a backup jacket? Like, worst case scenario, something bad happens, and my other jacket, my everyday jacket, gets ruined, and I need like a jacket now. This one has all the armor in it, there's everything in it that it needs. So I kind of just like keep that in this closet for like if I ever absolutely need it. This is like one of my everyday riding jackets. So I'm going to keep that in here. I'm going to put it by my other one because I'm going to try to like organize it by category. My memory card ran out of space, so I had to, you know, do some magic. Well, that was happening, and I was formatting my card. I got all the clothes out of here that I wanted to get out of here, and as you can tell, there's plenty of space for all the stuff hanging up out my living room. The main reason I'm doing this video is because I'm having a big yard sale, and so all the clothes that I decided that we don't need, I'm just gonna throw in the yard sale. First things first, I got a motorcycle jacket here. Boom. Got my nice winter jacket. Probably one of the best gifts I've ever received. Oh. I hope I have enough hangers left. This is my Squirtle onesie. It's pretty badass if you ask me. Boom. There you have it. Nothing too exciting. Alright, these are how these hangers look now. I know that looks like there's hella hats over here, but we actually wear them very frequently, so that's why all those are there. But the important thing is now we have hangers for guests if they have anything they need to hang up. Now that I'm already over in this area of the house, I've decided to deep clean my dog's cages. They aren't in their cages often. They're only in their cages once, maybe twice a week. However, I don't like the thought of them sitting in their own sweat, and I don't want that to be the first thing people smell when they walk into the house. I'm very serious about the comfort and safety of my pets. Yes, I understand they're animals, but they also depend on me for all of their needs. They're living creatures who can't control their environment or other aspects or freedoms in life, so I do my best to try to give them the best chance in life as possible. These are my babies, so I make sure not to use any bleach in their cages or place them in their cages until they're completely dry. The couch gets messy quite often because of Braxton and Lexa, who are my dogs. I clean the couch every couple of days, otherwise it can get quite hairy. This is our nest area, where we spend a majority of our time hanging out day to day. Lexa still has a lot of puppy energy, so we keep a blanket on the couch for the time being. I move each individual section to pick up Lexa's toys that she likes to shove under the couch for whatever reason. And I sweep under it too because hair builds up underneath it if I don't. I only use Arm & Hammer Extra Strength Carpet Odor Eliminator on deep cleaning days. This stuff makes your house smell amazing, but the smell only lasts for a couple of days. In this case, since I'm expecting company over, I felt it necessary to use this product today. Vacuuming a shag rug can kind of be a hassle, especially with having pets. I know shag has kind of gone out of style, but I absolutely love it. The wifey wanted hardwood floors and I wanted carpet, so it was a compromise getting a thick rug. Plus the dogs love rubbing their backs on it. Since I have the vacuum out, I'm going to also vacuum under my gaming desk while I'm at it, even though it rarely ever gets dirty under here. Sorry for the bad lighting. We have mood lighting up here because it's much more relaxing for us. I like to tuck the bottom part of my sheets in because it helps keep the sheet in place while I'm sleeping. I usually corner the bed sheet, but I stopped caring about trying to make the corners look perfect. The idea is there. Before placing sheets on the bed, I always vacuum the bed itself and the rugs in the room as well. The room is done with. It doesn't require much when I deep clean it. I dusted, cleaned the mirrors, washed the bedding, and vacuumed. The room is pretty straightforward. This is day 2 of my spring cleaning, deep cleaning process, and there's only a couple things left that I have to do today. It's pretty much just the stuff I didn't have time for yesterday. Essentially today I want to go up into the spare bedroom's closet, and I want to kind of clean in there, organize in there. It's not really that dirty in there, but I wanted to see if there's anything in there that I could give away at the yard sale, and probably vacuum in there as well, because I haven't vacuumed in there since I've lived in this house. There just hasn't been a need. I want to kind of go through all my fish and reptile items and go through all those because I haven't gone through them since I've lived here. And I wanted to vacuum underneath the fish tanks as well because it's probably really dusty under there. And then I wanted to clean my window seat, which is behind me. My dogs sit on it all the time, and I pretty much have to clean that almost weekly because it gets really dirty. And when I'm done with this, I have to go outside and set up the pool for the summer, mow and do a weed treatment outside. So all that stuff is going to be done off camera because it's just way too much for this specific video. I like to start by getting the fabric semi-wet, and then I spray on Spray and Wash Max Laundry Stain Remover. I immediately go in with a scrub brush and work through the stains. I didn't want to splash my equipment, so I'm simulating the scrubbing for you. Then it's as simple as letting them air dry. While I wait, now is a good time to go through all this junk the previous owners of the house left behind. I've debated on converting this area into a bookshelf, but it is nice having a storage area in an inconspicuous spot. I sort as I go, making a pile for trash, items I want to keep, and items to put in the yard sale. As you can see, most of these items are fish related, so I will probably be keeping a majority of this stuff. It ended up being a nice haul of stuff. Actually, I haven't had the chance to go through these items since living here. Last up on the agenda is cleaning and organizing under my bigger fish tank. All items are from the person who owned the house before me. I'm stoked to finally have the time to clean this area of the house. There was actually a ton of unopened items I was able to keep, which is awesome, because having fish is actually an expensive hobby. I did find a lot of items related to turtles and frogs, so it's a nice little haul for my upcoming yard sale. And now this area is nice and clean. These were actually the last areas inside the house that I had to go through since moving here. It's taken a while, but I have finally gone through all the items left behind in the house since purchasing it. All that's left is for me to go through the workshop before the yard sale to see if there's anything else the previous owners have left behind that I don't want to keep. That's it for this video, guys. It was a pleasure cleaning with you, and I hope I was able to help motivate you to get some cleaning done. Thank you for taking the time to watch.